This is Reagan Kimps.
Mackenzie Juergens.
Xavier Almada.
Satara.
This is Rushton News and Reviews.
Hello, or welcome to Rushton News and Reviews. I'm Reagan Kempsey. Recently, I had the privilege of sitting down with Dr. Southwick and discussing what it truly means to run a school district. Here's an excerpt from the interview. To listen to the entire interview, see the next video down titled Dr. Southwick Interviewed on Rushton News and Reviews. What is your job with the district?
Currently, Reagan, I serve as the interim superintendent. Prior to that, I was the deputy superintendent in charge of all of the operations and all the divisions.
What does the superintendent do?
Well, the superintendent is the one person that answers to the board that's responsible for everything that's done in a school district. So, one person has to be able to step up and say, I'll take responsibility to make sure things are done well for our students and for our communities. And right now, that's me.
How long have you been superintendent?
Well, I've been the interim superintendent since July 1 for the Shawnee Mission School District. Prior to that, in May of 2014, I was hired as the deputy. And again, I was doing a lot of the same things. I wasn't just the guy that was in charge.
How do you help students in the school district?
Well, I think the primary focus that we have always needs to be on students. We have developed kind of a saying in the Shawnee Mission School District over the last 3 or 4 years that all means all. And that means that we really have a duty to take care of all of our students. My job is to make sure that all of our students get a great education and have opportunity for that.
So, is there anything else you'd like to share with the students at Rushton?
Yeah, I would first of all like to tell them all that I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them and their parents when they come to school every day and they value education. And you all are in pursuit of a quality education, which all students in Shawnee Mission have the right to. I'm proud of you to have enough gumption to sit here at this table and ask the questions, and you've done it very professionally. Our job is to prepare you so that when you leave the Shawnee Mission School District, you've got a great life in front of you. So that's what we're going to be committed to do. As long as I'm in the Shawnee Mission School District, my message to students is I'm going to do what I can to make sure that they have great opportunities.
Thank you so much for being here today, Dr. Southwick. I am Reagan Kempsey. Up next, we have Mackenzie talking about Safety Patrol.
Thanks, Reagan. Every morning and every day after school, we may notice students wearing bright yellow belts. These are members of Rushton Safety Patrol. I am joined by 2 patrol members, Sydney and Tawny. How are you today?
Fine.
Good.
Tawny, what is Safety Patrol?
Safety Patrol is an after-school activity that you can do either before school or after school to help the school with kids and stuff.
What made each of you want to be in Safety Patrol?
I thought it would be just fun and interesting.
I like to help people, do the right thing, and just help in general.
Is it fun being in Safety Patrol?
It's sort of fun, but I like it. It's fun.
I think it's fun because you get to help the younger kids get around the school.
What is your favorite thing about Safety Patrol?
Patrolling the gym is fun.
I like telling kids to get in line.
How can students join Safety Patrol?
Students can join Safety Patrol by asking Mr. Peters anytime, I think.
Well, at the beginning of the year, usually Mr. Peters will talk about it, and then there's a meeting after school about Safety Patrol.
Thank you so much for being here. I am Mackenzie Juergens. Up next, we have Satara with some kindergartners.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Last episode, we had a segment on being respectful, responsible, and safe on the playground. Today, I am joined by 2 kindergartners to discuss expectations in the restroom. Thanks for being here. What are your names?
Cora. Steven.
How can students be respectful in the restroom?
They wash hands at the same sink. Wait your turn.
How can they be responsible in the restroom?
Wash your hands. If you have to pull down your pants all the way, go in the stall.
What about safe?
Not hit your head. Don't mess around.
Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm Satara, reminding you to be respectful, responsible, and safe. Up next, we have Xavier on being happy.
Thanks, Satara. Humans are emotional beings. Sometimes we are really happy, but other times we can be very sad. When someone is sad, there are some good ways to try and cheer them up. I am joined by Wayne and Janaya to discuss the ways of cheering people up. Thanks for being here. How are you?
Good.
Janaya, what do you do when you see someone sad?
I try to make them feel better.
What about you, Wayne?
I hug them.
Is there anything special you typically say to them?
Don't give up. And try as hard as you can.
Janaya, is there anything special you typically say?
Well, I try to say something funny and make them laugh.
What would you recommend do when you see someone sad?
Someone should go there and try to make them feel better.
Hug them and say, don't give up. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me, Wayne and Janaya. Those were some great tips on how to cheer people up. With Rushton News and Reviews, I'm Xavier Amada.